Hey everyone, how are you doing? Well, today, which is actually yesterday, because you see the video the next day, I attempted to go to the grocery store. Bad idea. Hottest day of the week, I think it was 86. I don't know, it was horrible. Oh, horrible. But, of course everyone else was there, don't know why. But, I guess you never go to the store on a Sunday because we went later in the day. Well, we were going to go and try to get a barbecue chicken. Polly's been asking for, those rotisserie chickens. Didn't have any, but they were $9.99 anyhow. That's insanity. They used to be $4.99, but they didn't have any. So, Polly likes chicken thighs, and I can eat those too. So we thought we'd go there, but cheapest one was $11.97 or $11.99. Chicken thighs. Can you believe it? Chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. The most disgusting thing in the world. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. The lowest on the food chain of chicken, I think. Couldn't get that. Then, Polly loves manwich. So then I thought I'd get him ground beef with the manwich, the can of stuff, and rolls. Forget that. When you add it all up, the meat was between $8 and $9. The can of manwich was, I think, $4, and the rolls were $4. Couldn't afford that. Then he was looking. He always looks when I do Instacart, or a few times we've been to the store. He loves those. I think it's called Jimmy Dean's, the turkey patties. He loved them. He used to eat those on his what's called Hawaiian rolls or any kind of rolls. He doesn't care. Can't get those because our freezer's broken. He likes this. Once I had bought him a pulled pork dinner in the frozen section, which had like little potatoes and green beans. So I saw a bigger thing of pulled pork. I actually saw it on Instacart, which was like $10.99, but it was like just the pulled pork. So I thought, that's too much money. So when we were at the store, I looked, and it was, what was at the store? Either $7 or $8.99, so less. But the thing is, you can only make it in a microwave. I've never seen anything so idiotic that you can only make it in the microwave. You can't make it on the stove or in the oven. Then there was something else we looked at that we thought for sure you could put it in the oven. I don't remember what it was, but it was so disappointing that everything we had to walk by couldn't get it. It's either we don't have a freezer or we don't have a microwave. And of course it was so hot. It was a very hard week for both Polly and I because my house is so hot. Of course, as I said, I had texted his other parent about the things his son needs: a freezer, a microwave, fans, an air conditioner, food. Because you know darn well his other parent is eating. He didn't answer. Polly also asked him. He says, "Daddy, you know the food I like," and he does. He knows what he likes, and I think it's ridiculous that there's nothing that you can... Oh, it just makes me so mad because those turkey, they have like sausage links or breakfast patties, whatever, or even they have, but they're more expensive. I guess they're, oops, excuse me, my finger. They're crumbles of meat. So like if you want to make you get a soft taco shell and you can put that in with scrambled eggs or something, whatever. But they have all kinds, but anything is either has to be made in the microwave or it has to be put in the freezer. So I don't know what we're going to do. I just don't know. Oh yeah, then we went on a hunt for avocados. They were all horrible. They were all real dark black, and they were hard. I don't understand, how do avocados get black and they're still hard? Because usually when they're good, they're like a dark green, and they may have a little dark on them, but these were pitch black and hard, or else pitch black, and if you picked it up, your finger went through it, and it was all disgusting. So we got a few. they'll have to get, ripe. A few we found that were green, and so I found if you put them with bananas, they ripen. So we'll see. We hope, because since he was in the hospital, he says he wants to have avocados. Then I had I don't know when I did Instacart. I ordered a dill plant, and it had a lot of dills on it. So I was gonna. Well, I forgot about the freezer when I ordered. I was gonna cut it up and put in the freezer. I usually have dills in the freezer, so when I make soups or anything I make, I love dill. So does Polly. But it didn't matter. So I put it in the fridge. On the left side of the fridge, that's the side that's closest to the broken freezer part. We have a side by side, and the whole thing was frozen. So you can't put anything on the left side of the side-by-side fridge or it freezes. And it wouldn't be a problem if it freezes and stays frozen, but it freezes, defrosts, freezes, defrosts. So I had 2 dozen eggs there, and they had to be thrown out. You can't mess around with eggs. I know there's a way to freeze eggs, but that's if you have a proper freezer. This was freezing and unfreezing, so that was gone. But on a good note, in the store, they were only $2.99. I can't believe they were only $2.99. They used to be 99 cents. That's like still triple. But yeah. So he needs protein, but he can't get it. And I'm sure his other parent is eating a lot of meat. He loves his meat. So he's eating. And I don't know why he keeps lying and saying he has no money, because he's supporting 2 cars. He's living somewhere. He's eating. He didn't get fat by breathing air. He puts gas in his car. He belongs to the Trout Club and some other kind of sporting things. And he has a special Trout Club thing on his what's it called, that thing? Steering wheel. He has a Trout Club hat. He just goes and buys tools for no reason because he can. He's got new clothes galore. Yeah, I know you're getting tired of hearing it, but it just is so aggravating. I don't know if anybody can think of anything to make his father change his mind, but you can't make somebody love their child, so I guess there is no answer. But it's so frustrating for me because I don't have any credit. I can't get anything. He has a lot of credit cards, and he has a lot of money, so he could buy us, and I'm afraid the fridge is going now. Let's hope not, knock on wood, because then we're totally screwed. But his son needs these things. He needs an air conditioner, he needs a microwave, and needs a fridge. I mean, there's a lot of teenagers, that have a microwave, right? Just for the heck of it. But I just think it's ridiculous. This is food. You can't, it's something like pulled pork. I don't want to mess around with it. If you have to, I don't understand. Even that squash that we like, it says make sure it's a certain temperature. Now that you can put in the oven, but we can't put the oven on like this whole week. Even using the stove was hard because the house heats up. But yeah, it was very frustrating at the grocery store. And I used to get bread and put it in the freezer because, you could get it one price. Like last week it was, I think, $1.29, and now it's $1.79. So I could have bought 3 loaves last week at $1.29 instead of this week at $1.79. But can't do that. But see, his other parent doesn't care because he just stops at fast food and gets, whatever he wants, eats 3 to 5 times a day there, has his Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, coffee, breakfast, whatever they have, donuts, I don't know what they have there. And then he has his microwave for his popcorn and all those ho-hos, like I said, I saw in his car when he brought us home from the hospital. Oh, I was so mad. I went over to where the and the brand, not Little Debbie's, the brand name. And he even says he hates ho-hos. Because I think once I had bought him when Polly could eat chocolate. And I said there was some missing. Did he take them? He says, no, I hate them. Well, obviously he lied too. And I thought, I'm just going to buy myself a pack of ho-hos. I deserve it. I deserve something. But they didn't have it. But anyhow, I know I wouldn't have. So I had got some cereal for myself. I thought, I'm sick and tired of just having the Cheerios, so I thought I'd get some Fruit Loops. And what else did I get? Oh yeah, these delicious, they're cheese tortilla chips. It takes forever, but if they melt in my mouth and I'm able to consume them and they can actually go in my body. I lost 8 pounds in 4 days. This is not good. So I had that, but I put it on the top part of the cart. Those were like maybe things. So there was the Fruit Loops, the chips, um, some yogurt that I like. I like the fluff one, or I don't know what it's called. It's fluffy. It's not called fluff. And what else was there? Something else. What did I get? So the chips would be junk, but the cereal would be good. Oh yeah, I got some frozen raspberries so I could make a sauce for my cream of wheat. But I had to put them back. So I doubt his father puts anything back, like I say, because then he has his ho-hos and all his snacks and all his microwave food. So after he's eaten 5 meals at fast food and the coffees and all, then he has his microwave to make all his frozen food. So he knows it is what his son eats, but he doesn't care. And he has to gain weight. And sadly, I think he's getting worse. So I'm going to have to call the doctor, the one he has, the GI, said she'd see him one time before she let him go, because I wrote her. And she said she'd do the labs, so we'll see. I'm going to make sure all the labs are right, because I don't know how we're going to get there, but once we get there, I want to make sure everything's there. And she'll see him, and she's going to have to see him because something is wrong. And there's a little clip I took of Polly coming out of the grocery store. He was really tired. It's a very short, I don't know how many second vlog. I haven't even looked if it turned out. I'll put it up at some point. I'll have a grocery haul for you. Couldn't do it today. It was too hot in here. Literally, the stuff, and we live very close to the grocery store. Well, at least Wegmans we do. And the stuff was barely even, it was barely cold. I don't understand. That's how hot it was. So, yeah, I have to wait. It's going to get cooler this week. Well, they said. I hope they're right. And tonight I smashed my head. I forgot what I was doing, and I clunked my head so hard. No, it was not last night. It was now. This is the time I do stuff. What it is, 10 to 6 in the morning. So, why isn't it getting light out? Oh, not yet. But yeah, I was doing something because I can't sleep, and I clunked my head so hard. Ugh, it hurts. But anyhow, who cares about me? So if you can continue to pray for Polly, because like I said, I think something is not good. So I'm going to call first thing in the morning. Well, I got to call the pediatrician and see, we got to get in, because his father denied that I told him about the appointment. I told him right there. I know I told him. I told him in the hospital. I called him. I texted him. I have the text saved. I left him a voicemail. So he lied, because that's what narcissistic people do. But anyhow, yep, he's got 2 appointments to go to. Again, his father has 2 cars. He could give me one of the cars to use, but he won't. So anyhow, hopefully the clip worked out with Polly, and I'll put it up. And then this week I should be able to do some of Sandy's sweets, because my things are going to expire that I bought a few years ago. And, when the prices were a little bit more normal. So if it's a cool week, I'll hopefully be able to do some. So be looking forward to that. Again, no promises, but we will see. So anyhow, how's your food in the grocery store price-wise? Only the eggs is the only thing I saw that went down. Those Hawaiian rolls, oh yeah, they did come down a little. Man, I really did hurt my head. Holy cow, does it hurt. But yeah, anyhow, otherwise, I don't notice anything else. Cans of food are ridiculous, like vegetables. They used to be 49 cents a can. Now they're $1.89. That's in the store. That's the store brand name. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm trying to think what else we got. It was ridiculously expensive. But anyhow, it's cooler now. Thank God, in the house. Actually, I'm freezing because I get those chills. So it was a rough day, and Polly was exhausted. Of course, he doesn't, he just holds on to the cart so he can walk, but he doesn't lift any bags or carry anything, and he can't. He's way too weak. He just comes in. I have him sit down. I have water in the car while I bring it in with me so it doesn't get hot. I gave him water right away, and that's that. So look forward to a grocery haul. Maybe a couple. I might divide it up. I don't know. I didn't really get that much stuff, but we'll see. So I hope your weather's nice, and I hope whatever it is, you like it. I don't, well, I don't really like hot weather, but it's okay if I didn't have this thing. And now with Polly so sick, the heat is really hard on him. So I don't know what we're going to do, because we're not going to make it. Well, I definitely won't make it without an air conditioner, because I was overheated like crazy today. There was nowhere to escape except my car. And I haven't filled my gas in a long time, but the few times I have to start it up, so I didn't have enough gas that I could sit in my car to cool down. So I was quite overheated, and Polly was hot too. So, yep, it's rough. So we just continue on, and I don't even know what to pray for anymore, but continue to pray. Thank you for the prayers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. If you could comment, it would be really nice. Some words of encouragement for Polly. Just nice to see comments, and also helps the algorithm. Give us a like. If you give a view, give a like. It would really help the channel. And be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be the reason someone smiles today. Make you both feel good. Thanks for stopping by.